Hello, my crafty friends. I hope you're having a spooktacular day. My name is Robyn Pitts with Sir Chauncey Rocco Creative Designs. Welcome to day 12 of the 13 Days of Halloween series. We are almost at the end of our series, and hopefully you've been inspired with the projects that I've created, as well as those from my crafty goblins and ghoul friends, Rosa Kelly from Rosa Kelly Scrapbooking and Michelle Randolph from Shabby Chic Chick. For each of my Halloween series, I always try to create at least one project dedicated to Dia de los Muertos. For this project, I'm using a digital file by MYSCRAPCHICK, which is their Milk Carton and Milk Carton Caddy. The paper collection that I use is by PhotoPlay. It's called Halloween with Matilda and Godfrey, and although it has Halloween images in it, this is primarily focused on the celebration of Dia de los Muertos, which is the celebration of the dead. As you can see, the patterns are extremely busy. And we have these fun sugar skulls. If you look on the upper left-hand corner, you'll see Matilda, and on the right, you see Godfrey. This is my milk carton, and I love the way it turned out. As I said, the patterns are busy, and I had so much fun mixing and matching them. So if you are afraid of patterns, what I say is just jump right in. All of the papers are designed to go together, so you really can't make a mistake. This is a fun, fast, and easy project to put together and perfect for a last-minute gift. This project measures 5 inches by 5.5 inches tall. Now, to make this project, you will have 2 digital files. One is for the caddy, which holds the milk cartons, and then there is a separate digital file for the milk carton. I've also used the scallop rosette digital file to make this large rosette here in the center. Before I review each of the individual milk cartons, let me just give you a closer look at this box. As you can see, there are lots of bright colors and fun patterns. I have adorned each of the milk cartons with this fun green rhinestone. On the top, I have a sticker from the paper collection that says Dia de los Muertos, and I have that backed on black cardstock. For the handle, I have this fun red spider print pattern. There are 4 individual milk cartons. Let me give you a closer look. As you can see, I've had lots of fun mixing each of these individual patterns. Now, in your milk carton file, you will have the base, you'll have this scallop trim, and then another piece on the top. I did adorn this with this fun green rhinestone all around. I added this fun double layer bow in a black and white gingham pattern and put this oval black faceted gem in the center. And then to close the milk cartons, I've used a simple magnet. And that just pops together just like so. So that's the first carton. This is another carton. I have a bright orange bow and another gemstone. And you can see all of the wonderful patterns in this collection. Let's take a look inside. This is the front of the caddy, and I have this fun spider web pattern in the back. On the front of this caddy, it comes with this scalloped edge as well as a belly band. I have added in this scalloped rosette. Now, this does not come with a file. This is a separate file from MYSCRAPCHICK. And then I added in this circle background, and then this is Godfrey from the paper collection. In your digital file, you'll receive 1 caddy which holds 2 milk cartons. In order to create a 4 carton caddy, you will need to cut this caddy out twice, and then you will glue it together just like I've done here. Okay, each of them have been glued right here and in the center. Here you can see the belly band, and I've lined that with more green rhinestone. And this is the other side. We have another sentiment here that says Dia de los Muertos, and then this milk carton has another black and white gingham bow. Aren't these patterns fun? And you really don't have to add much embellishments to this because the paper really speaks for itself. And here's our last milk carton. This one has the sugar skulls all over it and another orange bow. On this side, I have more of this fun spider web trim, and you can see a little spider there. And then I added another black rosette, and on this side, I have Matilda. Now that I've given you an overview of this project, I'm going to grab my materials so that we can make this together. I'll be right back. I've gathered the materials to make my milk carton and caddy. The paper collection that I'm using is by PhotoPlay. It's called Matilda Godfrey. This came out a few years ago. In your file, you will receive this large piece, which is the actual caddy. You will need to cut out 2 pieces of this. You'll also have some matte layers, as well as the back panels and a belly band. I'm going to set these pieces aside. So let me show you the basic construction of the caddy. First of all, you want to fold along all of the score lines. This is the back panel, and this is the base, and this is the front of the caddy. You're going to glue this tab to this piece right here, and then this piece gets glued to the back. And so that's the way the caddy will be assembled. And this piece is going to be glued to the other caddy to make a double tote. So this will hold 2 milk cartons, and we will also assemble the milk cartons together. So the first thing I want to do is actually glue the caddies together. So I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to line up the pieces. And the reason I'm doing this is I think it's actually easier to glue the caddies and to make sure that you can get a nice burnish. I'm only going to glue the caddies up to this first score line. And rather than using my art glitter glue, I'm going to use my Beacon Fabri-Tac because this will give me a little bit more wiggle room. So again, I'm going to put the glue right up to this score line and glue it right on to this piece right here. You want to take your bone folder and make sure that you spread out the glue really well, especially around this handle because you don't want it lifting. So now we're going to begin to assemble this, and the first thing I'm going to do is put glue on this tab here. This is going to be attached to this front panel right here on the bottom. So I just want to make sure it's glued right up to the score line. Turn this over and use my bone folder. And then we're going to glue this panel to the back of the caddy, just like so. It should be flush directly to the back. Turn that over and use your bone folder. Then we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Okay, we're going to put glue on this little tab here. Okay, glue this right up to the score line. And we're going to close this up by gluing the tab to the back. Okay, and now we can do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so that's our little caddy. I am going to add in the decorative panel, and this decorative panel hides the tabs that we just added in. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this in here. Make sure I get it pretty even. Okay, so now we have our panels down. Then we have these decorative pieces, which are going to go right here. Now you can use your bone folder to burnish this side because you have a flat edge. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Now you have these 2 belly band pieces, and these are going to go right around the perimeter of the box, just like so. And you want to make sure that you fold along the score line. Now these are going to be glued together. You want to make sure that you have the pattern going the right direction. So I'm going to glue these together just like so. I'm going to glue this down and then we will be back to work on the milk cartons. Now that I have the decorative panels glued onto the caddy, I'm going to set this aside and we're going to work on the milk cartons. I've already created 3 different milk cartons, and as you can see, these patterns are really busy, but they all go together. I've added in a little bit of bling. This is the second one, and this is the third one. I've already cut out the milk carton pattern, and then we have these decorative panels. So the first thing you want to do is fold along all of the score lines, and I've already gone ahead and done that. We're going to take this tab here, we're going to fold that in, and we're going to glue this piece together just like so. So just put glue on this tab here. I'm going to push this down and burnish. Now I'm going to turn it over on the bottom, and I'm going to put this piece that looks like a little H down first, then these 2 little pieces, and then this little tab here will fit right inside, and that closes up the bottom of the box. And because this paper is nice and sturdy, I don't have to put anything down here to secure the bottom. And then we're going to take our fingers and push in the side of the milk carton, and there we go. I have these tiny magnets, so I'm just going to put a magnet inside, just in the center to close it. I'm just going to put that right here in the center, not too close to the top. And these tiny magnets give just enough hold. Okay, and then I'm going to line up the paper before I press down. And then we can open it up just like so. Now we have this decorative panel, and I'm just going to fold along the score lines, and it's going to go right under this score line here. So I'm going to glue this panel down, and this is going to go right around just like so. This piece will be tucked underneath, and then we have this panel, which is going to go right on top. I'm going to glue these panels down and finish decorating, and then I'll be back with the final reveal. This is my completed project, and I really like the way this turned out. The paper is so busy, so I really didn't need to add a lot of embellishments to it. However, I did add in these bows. We've got the black and white gingham print, and in the center we've got this black faceted oval, and then here we have orange. I also added in this rosette. This is a digital file by MYSCRAPCHICK called the Scallop Rosette, and I added this because I wanted to feature Godfrey on the front of the box, and I also have one on the back that has Matilda. For the milk cartons, I added in the decorative layers that come in the file, and I also added in these green rhinestone trim just to give a little pop to this. And this is the back. So we have another sticker here, and here is the rosette featuring Matilda. This concludes my review of my Dia de los Muertos milk carton and caddy. Hopefully I've inspired you with new and creative ideas. If you like this video, please take a moment to give me a thumbs up and also leave a comment. Please join me tomorrow for day 13, the final day of our Halloween series. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now, and happy Halloween.